This is a 3-vessel homebrewing system. If you want to brew beer at home like the pros, a 3-vessel brew house is the way to go. The Tank Trio is a 3-vessel electric brewing system that consists of 3 separate vessels used in the brewing process: a hot liquor tank, a mash tun, and a boil kettle. In this video, we'll go over Spike Brewing's turnkey 3-vessel brewing system named the Tank Trio. We'll discuss each vessel in the system and describe all the cool features that make brewing beer at home efficient, fast, and fun. Let's check it out. A hot liquor tank, or HLT for short, is used to store and heat the water we'll need throughout the brewing and cleaning process. The HLT has 5 different ports on the kettle. First, the heater port. This is located on the back right side of the kettle, and it's used to secure the heating element that provides heat for the water in the HLT. To measure the temperature of that water, the second port on the back of the kettle is used to secure the temperature sensor. On the front side of the kettle, there are 2 ports that are used to connect the Herms coil. The Tank Trio system uses a Herms method to control the mash temperature with precision. Herms stands for Heat Exchange Recirculating Mash System. How it works is, we heat the water to our desired temperature, then we recirculate the wort through the Herms by coming out of the mash tun into the bottom of the Herms coil, and then back to the top of the mash tun. Energy is transferred through the coil to the wort, while keeping those 2 liquids separate. And the best part is, this system maintains the mash temperature within 1 degree without any risk of scorching the wort. The last port on the HLT is a recirculation port. This is located at the top right on the front side of the kettle. This port is used to recirculate the water in the HLT for fast and efficient heating. The mash tun is where we mix our crushed brewing grains with hot water to create a sweet liquid called wort. There are a couple key features to a good mash tun. Number 1 is the false bottom. The false bottom sits at the bottom of the mash tun, and it provides a base for the grain to sit on. This false bottom is optimally engineered with precision laser cut slits. Small particles are allowed to pass through the false bottom during recirculation until the grain bed begins to compress. At that point, the grain begins to act like a natural filter and helps provide crystal clear wort that will later transfer to the boil kettle. Another great feature of the mash tun is the grain out door. This allows for easy cleanup after the brew day, and it eliminates the need for any heavy lifting of the mash tun. The last vessel in the system is the boil kettle. After we complete the mash process, we will slowly transfer or lauter the wort from the mash tun into the boil kettle. During this process, the grain is left behind in the mash tun, and we're left with clear wort that we'll bring to a boil and add our hops to. The boil kettle has a heating element and temperature sensor identical to the HLT. However, there are 2 different ports on the front side of the kettle. The port on the right side is used for the whirlpool. The whirlpool attachment allows us to recirculate the wort tangentially, which creates a whirlpool at the end of the boil. The whirlpool forces dense sediment in the wort called trube to form a compact cone in the center of the kettle. By doing this, we can drain clear wort into the fermenter, leaving the trube behind. The second port on the front center of the kettle is a wort pickup. This port positions the pickup tube near the bottom outside of the kettle, which helps avoid collecting any trube when we knock out. Once the wort is out and transferred to the fermenter, it's time to clean. The dome bottom and drains on the Tank Trio system allows for fast and easy cleanup without ever lifting a kettle. Simply rinse out each tank, recirculate your cleaning solution, then rinse and dry. That is an overview of the Tank Trio brewing system from Spike Brewing. To learn more about this brew house and other awesome brewing gear, visit spikebrewing.com. Cheers.